been on YouTube for about, well, 2 years as of the 8th of January this year. And I've been compiling a personal collection of work. And these are my oranges. This is my personal collection that I'm going to show you tonight. And you can tell these oranges are done in all cadmium, professionally framed. And this orange is done with fuchsia and orange, and that combination of pigment works every time. And that's professionally framed too. That's a watercolor, and this is an acrylic. Here's an acrylic texture painting. When you're working a textured painting, you only want to put a couple of different textures in your work. And I put some iridescent paint in it. And I've signed it with a white signature. When you're signing your work, you want to go light. White is your friend, or you can use the lowest value of a pigment in your work. This is actually, the signature here is actually found in the label of the tequila bottle. And this is a still life with a cross, and it was in a show in the Chilliwack Museum here in BC. And this one is one of the triptych, and it was still life with clock with my mother's Bible, and a bracelet my wife gave me, and some sunflowers and some glass, and a pepper shaker, just because I like hot food. This is a still life, a painter's still life. It has some brushes, some paint, and it goes with the triptych. This is a house I used to live in Abbotsford, BC. It's on Babbage Street. And yeah, this is a beautiful photograph. It's quite the depth. It's quite the perspective, and it's metallic. Here's the backyard. I took this photograph at midnight, and the white is just the snow. It has an old fence, and a lamppost, and a greenhouse. An old tattered greenhouse, which I actually grew vegetables in. And here is the fence and the lamppost with the sun shining through the trees. Here is a large painting. It's 4 feet by 5 feet, and it's all done in cadmium, and its metallic or iridescent, pardon me. It's iridescent. Here's a squeegee painting I did, and it has copper in it. It's quite large as well. It's 3 feet by 4 feet. Here's a self-portrait I did. And here's a painting I am very proud of. It is a human heart. It's very special to me, as you know, or you may not know, that I had open heart surgery last year, so I'm feeling quite a bit better. And here is the best painting I did of 7 flowers, and it's sunflowers with a Copenhagen blue background, and yeah, I'm quite fond of it. Here's a noton. In a noton, each neutral shape is supposed to advance off the surface of the canvas at the same level. here's a smeared noton, and this one has silver in it. Here is a painting of Bridal Falls I've done in gouache. Gouache is like watercolor, only it's a little bit opaque, it's not transparent. And that's a personal favorite of mine in a series I'm presently doing on the sites around Chilliwack, BC. I got a beautiful camera for Christmas this year from a good friend, and this is some of the pictures I've taken on the trail. The trail's here in Promontory. This is a pine twig. This is some bracket fungus or some trichaptum. And this is a fern. And these are a series of 3 that hang above my TV. I'm quite proud of them. This is a crown of thorns gourd. It's a small 8x10, but it's quite a nice little photograph. I know you can't do it justice there, but yeah, it's pretty special. Here's a drawing I did for my wife. She's into lions, and she's quite happy with that one. She really likes it. It's got a reflection of the glass on it, but yeah, it's done with a ballpoint pen. Here's my certificate of achievement from the 2022 Luxembourg Art Prize. And here's one from 2023. I'm quite proud of those. My first international awards. Here is my personal favorite of a series of 20 mountains that I've done here in Western Canada. This is Mount Fairweather, the tallest mountain in British Columbia. And yeah, it's the best watercolor in a series of 20. Here's where all the magic happens. This is my little workstation here in my studio. And yeah, I'm working with gouache at the moment. But here's another watercolor I did last year. It's a western blue flag, which is an endangered iris species, a wild iris. And here's a matching iris, done with the same pigments at the same time. Yeah, that is my studio. This is the best of my work that I've done over the past 2 years. And I really want to thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoy my work. Thank you. Have a good day.